Right, hi everyone. Good evening. As requested, someone wanted me to do this video, and it come to my attention, and it's come to a few people's attention. Why is Boris Johnson in self-isolation? And so the scientists are beginning to wonder why he is in self-isolation, because he didn't have coronavirus 19 in March. I think he was poisoned. Not only he was poisoned, but he was poisoned by somebody. Because before that all happened, he was at the BBC. So the question is, who tried to poison him? And also, before anyone comes and gets me, which they won't, trust me. And so anyway, they have decided that foul play is at work here, because you don't be put into self isolation twice. So so the real Boris Johnson, stand up please, because I reckon he's been cloned. And so when he's been cloned, he's actually been the real Boris Johnson died in March. They poisoned him and he died in March. That's awesome. I mean, this virus is just, even China said it's disappeared now. It's our normal flu season now, isn't it? So yeah, well, so in theory, if he had to go into self isolation, perhaps because they've cloned him, and they probably have to do something to his body so he can be regenerated. Yeah, a bit like the invaders, that, isn't it? And anyway, I think well, we have to watch this space, because I'm confused why he has to be in self isolation for another week till next week. If I was a country, on the 2nd of December, just open up, guys. I would, because it's been expired on the 2nd of December. So I just say I would rebel on, yeah. So it's a bit of a culture shock, that, isn't it? Boris Johnson is cloned. I think we all been cloned at some point. I don't think we're the real. I didn't think I'm real. I could vanish like that, and that'd be nice, wouldn't it? But I could vanish and then come back, and I could be walking everywhere, and it would be nice, wouldn't it? I'm struggling with my mobility, but at the minute, because it's colder this year. And so if I'm cloned, I should be jumping up for joy. I wish. But I think you see, when they clone, they have to be in some kind of I don't know. They have to make sure they've been like so they can get sorted out, and and then they have to then he'd be back out on the 26th. That's a shame. Anyway, I think that's like a kick in the teeth for Boris Johnson, isn't it? In a way, I'm glad that Cummins bloke gone. I mean, all we ever talked about when my mum visited me in the car park was Dominic Cummins, man. I think my dad's more than upset that we'd come all that way to see me and we talk about Dominic Cummins. Well, what do you expect? He's in the news a lot, isn't he? Well, did you? I got one of those boxes that Dominic Cummins had got. There's one downstairs. And excuse me. And there's one downstairs. And I could carry my box out. That's a bit of I like to shake Boris Johnson's girlfriend. Well, didn't you? I say women have got more power than the men, I reckon, as women tend to. I'm afraid. I think, well, what can I say? But what I'm gonna do is a few spooky videos I got in mind. It's getting it sorted out really, and there's a couple of places I want to go to in the new year, and stay overnight would be nice. But like I said, it's a bit awkward when you got no transportation. But you never know, if I come into money, I get someone to take me everywhere. That would be great, wouldn't it? And yeah, so perhaps everyone's been cloned. Well, I'm stunned. Well, I just thought it would be nice to since it's trending in the news, especially about Dominic Cummings. He wasn't the most pleasant guy, was he? Caused a lot of grief and a lot of upset. We could have lived with this virus. The cases will go up. It's just the flu season. I mean, I had a guy had the symptoms a few times, but you don't know. Who knows? And I mean, you never know, will we? They shut down the country just for a little virus going about. And off, especially when the real Johnson died in March. Because it does seem funny that he went to a normal hospital, which I find that quite disturbing for the normal politician to go to just a normal hospital. He would have gone to a private one, in my opinion. But anyway, so the real Boris Johnson, I don't want to upset you guys, but he died in March. I got the feeling he did. And they cloned him, and so he's just going out on his own business. I mean, if you think about it, I reckon they're all I think we should something not right about this second lockdown. To be fair, because we was doing all right, and it's just all weird to me, and it's so quiet. You notice how cold it is. Well, good luck, Boris Johnson. It just seems a little bit strange that he's in isolation again. But he said he had a ping from the NHS. Ping. Well, I don't have a ping from the NHS. I'll tell you what. Ugh, that's another story. Anyway, so I hope you're all well, and I'll have to rehearse the spooky video I want to do anyway, because it's quite complicated, and I can't see my friend till Christmas. There's going to be a surprise visit. Fingers crossed. But anyway, would be nice. And we did have a little group on Tuesday, but we had to do it by Messenger. Never mind, eh? So, here we go with this little surprise video. And Boris Johnson is cloned. That's why he's had to go into self-isolation for 2 weeks, because they have to do something to his body to keep him quiet, keep him going, and he'll be bouncing from being to being, no doubt. But anyway, and the press know about it too. He's cloned. That's why. And Dominic Cummings found out that he was cloned, and these masks don't work then if he gets it, which he didn't get it in March. Anyway, I better go and sort something out. Bye.